Hello, angels! This video is in response to my beautiful friend, Sue Reed, and her gorgeous grandson, who's known as Soul 2K. Both of them have their own YouTube channels that I'll put in the description below, their links. She put out a video supporting my latest video on my YouTube channel, my YouTube series called Shot of Courage, about launching into Greece, my dream, without having the funding or the knowing of how it would play out. I want to thank Sue for being so honest in her video about fear. We all have it. It's inside of us. We are releasing it layer by layer. And I'm going to take you guys on a little walk this morning. It's my morning ritual. And you're going to feel it. I have been blessed with courage. It's taken me a lifetime and many more to chisel myself into the light warrior that I am. Sue is my sister from my soul and her soul. We are actually on this journey together in a really big way. We mirror each other. We inspire each other telepathically and in the physical. I got to meet her in person through our mutual friend Ingrid. Gosh, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago in San Diego area. Right now you find me in Matala, Crete. This is part of my awakening story that I'm going to share with everyone today, thanks to Sue, because she was so honest in sharing the fear that has arisen within her lifetime.
And to also do a shout out to Nicole. Nicole is a friend of mine. She has been on a journey that I always thought I was going to be on way back when I was young, because I had so much free spiritness in me. And I wanted to live and I wanted to explore and I had those moments in bipolar times. Like I would say, okay, I'm going to go to New York City and I'm going to do acting, or I'm going to, do a number of things. But it always was like the noose was right around my neck. And just as I, would try to build on something, it was like, nope, I would get yanked back into my little fear cave. So watching Nicole's video today was inspirational for sure, because I kind of know, like knowing her, and those times where she didn't know probably where her next meal was coming from, but she was fully prepared to just go straight ahead and, live out that experience, whatever that was going to be. And fear was in doses that that I wish on no one. Fear is, the beast in my mind. But anyway, so I salute you and congratulate you, Nicole, on a beautiful video that I hope will inspire others to find that place in them to just jump up and go experience life, to actually see that spirit demonstrated through you, just living. And it was inspiring. And it just reminded me that my time is now. I asked Nicole if I could share her video, and she said yes. So here is the thumbnail for it.
And I'm going to let you in on a little secret as I climb this mountain, the top of Matala, little hippie beach village here in Crete, south of Crete. The secret is all of those who are going through the hardest lifetimes right now, the hardest, where it buckles you to your knees, this fear. You don't know where it comes from, but it leaves you in darkness, in a fetal position, not being able to move in this world that we have created. humanity has created. We have free will. The choices we make all through the years, and the choices when we take inaction, those are also choices. The ones I feel on a soul level, we have signed up for all the milestone hardships that are in our lives. Why would we do something like that? As a child, to experience abuse from another, an innocent child. Many people ask, where is the divinity in all of this when there is so much terror in the world? That is divinity, babies. That is divinity. Everything happens for us. Everything that we see in the world right now, where it looks like the government, powers that be, are taking steps to suppress humanity, that is because if we were comfortable on the couch, we wouldn't take action. Fires are being lit under our asses. Okay, look where we are. Look where we are, babies. I'm taking you along for the ride. These are fires. We asked for these fires since we were children. Any hardship within the family, programming that we took on from our parents and their parents and parents' parents, all the way to the beginning, the origin of humanity. We, in our DNA, are connected to that origin. We feel it. Some of us can see it in our third eye. Those who have signed up for the greatest hardships are the strongest of the strong, the cream of the crop. They are here to help humanity in a very big way. When they come and get off their knees slowly, because the fear is crippling, when they slowly get off their knees and they find the power within them to rise, even with blindfolds on, not knowing the next step, I call it, of my dream playing out. So my dream started, when I was born, all of my dreams. I feel that I've never reached these dreams because there's a reason. I would start many entrepreneurial businesses that never got off the ground fully. Nothing is a waste. Everything that we have accomplished and started in this lifetime is still within us, ready to be birthed anew. And that's why it hasn't happened yet. So my beautiful angel sister, Sue, who has had very similar launchings within her life, real estate, as myself, real estate, Hollywood, creation of art, gardening, motorcycles. We have all of these shared loves. And I feel it's because we are stepping into this next golden chapter together. Many of us flying wingtip to wingtip. And my most recent launching from LA to Greece on a one-way ticket, because that's what I could afford, not knowing how it would unfold, trusting that the universe would provide. And I was in awe when I found myself homeless on the streets in Heraklion, Crete, not knowing where my next meal was coming from. I went through a crisis of faith, folks. You want to know why it was happening to me? Because it was my lesson of self-trust. I am in the chapter right now of learning how to trust myself to provide for me. I am blasting through ceilings of fear. And when I blast through these fears, they're not only my fears, they're the fears of the collective. It's like the 100th monkey theory, where one monkey will jump off a cliff. That's me. Like the fool's journey in the tarot card. The fool jumping off the cliff, trusting that they have wings, not looking at the details of how they were gonna survive. I didn't. I had a blindfold on. I just launched into this trip to Greece for myself and my daughter to live out this dream of island hopping, to connect my daughter with her Greek roots. She met a dear soul within a couple of days of our trip in Athens. Beautiful Jake. He joined us for the journey. Love that boy. And then he was able to deliver my daughter Alana to her next destination, which was Morocco. They hand delivered me to Crete. Then I was left alone to face my fears. My fears of housing myself, feeding myself without an income in a different country. It was fabulous. It was fabulous. I let myself sit in that crap. And I'll tell you, we may look at it as crap, something that we don't want to sit in. We certainly don't want to stay in. But these are the parts of ourselves that are the most unloved. And all we need to do is embrace them. These beautiful parts of ourselves from childhood on that were suppressed from communicating. Many of us are the rainbow sheep of our family. Used to be called the black sheep. I call us the rainbow sheep because we are anchoring the rainbow energy into the physical right now. The new currency is our energy. And when we see that we are the gold we've been looking for, that's when our whole world changes. So those who have taken on the brutalness of the hardships, abuse, lack, abandonment, loss, not being able to speak up, these are the warriors who are leading humanity into their power. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you for showing up. Because when you don't roll over and succumb to the desire of killing yourself to get out of the pain, when you wake up for yourself the next morning to do it all over again, you are rising for humanity. And that is huge. That takes huge strength. You feel the wind right now? That's our power, babies. That's our power right now. And I'm taking you around the point, going to the sacred pools, and you will feel the power of the Libyan Sea. I commune with this every day. My awakening story is, I won't go into all the detail now, you'll see it in other videos, but I asked for some big lessons in this life. Two of the biggies: self-forgiveness and self-love. I've had some powerful angels, humans, who have shown up for me within my family and in relationships to test me, to push me. There we find the waves of the Libyan Sea. To help me rise to slingshot me into this next chapter where I find myself in Greece. The people who are watching this video, thanks to Sue, I wasn't going to make this video. The people who are watching this are going to feel the energy of where I am in Greece. Ancient mythology, kids, that's history. I'm feeling it under my feet. These are ancient ruins I find myself standing on. And if these rocks could talk, they would be here to tell you, and they are, because I'm giving them a voice, that we all have the power and we are being gifted opportunities to rise, to speak up, to wake up, and then share with others. Being honest with ourselves, standing in our authenticity. That word is being thrown around quite a bit recently. What does it mean? Who you are. Who are you? Most people don't even know who they are, because we've been programmed to fit in these little boxes for society to get along. We've played roles for our family as mothers, as wives, as daughters, as children. And we've learned to put on these masks so that we don't upset the apple cart, baby. I'm here to upset that apple cart. It's time to shake things up. Wake those little apples up to their own beauty. You can look right into my eyes. And we are gonna, we're gonna go down to the power, baby, right here. I'm gonna take you right to your own power. Here we go. Okay. Who you really are. Little by little, we're gonna take these masks off. You can look into the eyes of someone who has already done so on some levels. And you'll be able to see yourself in their eyes. If you see that their eyes are beautiful, that is a reflection of you. You're gorgeous, babies. All of you, every single one of you is gorgeous. And you know what I love in this video? The dark skies. The dark skies. It's not all rainbows and unicorns, baby. These are the parts of ourselves that we're learning to love, because it takes polarity. I'm a Gemini. I feel both sides. I feel the dark and the light within me. Let's go down here. Now we feel it. That's my sacred pool right over there. We'll see if we go in it today. We're learning to love ourselves, every single part of ourselves. The fallen parts of ourselves, where we show up. Some of us carrying the darkest parts of humanity. Sue, baby. That's why it's been so hard. Because old Hollywood has carried the wounds of humanity for so long. Woo, baby! Oh yeah! We're getting water on us. Look at that. We're coming to a point in our lives now where we are being birthed anew. Wherever you find yourselves in the world right now, that's where you belong. Trust your paths, babies. You're there for a bigger reason. I've been hand delivered to Greece because I feel myself building this next chapter for many people. Many people who feel the call. I'm taking you to be birthed from the womb of the mother, the waters. Let's do it. Rise, babies, rise.